Yellow. I just wanna bring this one. There is nothing dangerous on earth like a person who's been hurt. You might be hurt in your family. You might be hurt by the people you love. You might be hurt maybe in the love relationships. You might be hurt at your workplace. You might be hurt anywhere, anyhow. But if you are not ready to heal, if you are not trying your best to heal, you are not trying yourself to resolve yourself first, you become dangerous to people because you sometimes you end up motivating people to hate what was good just because when it didn't become good somewhere somehow, or it didn't treat you very well somewhere somehow. So I want to say that check your life somewhere somehow. Do not speak bad of the good things just because when it didn't go well with you. Never speak bad of the people that just because to you they didn't treat you well. Sometimes they didn't treat you well because of you. Sometimes they didn't treat you well because you were too much open. You were supposed to be somewhere somehow dealt with another that same situation somehow. So you need to know in life that it doesn't mean that where you have failed everybody will fail, or the things that have hurt you so bad, it means that everybody will be hurt on that thing. You need to be very careful whenever you're motivating people. You need to be very careful whenever you are living, because some of the things which actually have treated us very bad, it doesn't mean that those things are very bad. It's only that it might depend that we have approached those things in another way, which it ended giving us the hurt. So I want to say to you, relax. Not all of the people will fail where you have failed, or will be hurt where you have been hurt. Allow people to learn in life and to go through with good things in life, because life itself, it has the basics. So there are some things which is natural, there are some things which is basics. It doesn't need you to go around telling people how bad it is just because now you didn't do well on it. There are people who have failed at school, doesn't mean that school is bad. There are people who have failed in marriage, doesn't mean that marriage is bad. There are people who have failed in workplaces, doesn't mean that workplace is bad. There are people who have failed in businesses, doesn't mean that business is very bad. So you need to be careful in this life. There are people who have failed in churches, and doesn't mean that church is a bad thing. There are people who have failed in many things in life, and doesn't mean that those things which they have failed it's a bad thing. So you need to be careful of such things. So whenever you motivate people of the positive things in everything which is basic, everything which it is life. It is possible that you have been divorced, but you can be able to heal and move on and be able to motivate people to get married, because marriage is good. It is possible that you have failed at school yourself, and you'll be able to motivate other people to go to school and they succeed. So it doesn't mean that where you have failed everybody will fail. Let's heal on earth. Let's admit and we move on. And life will be the happy thing and the happy something to do. So don't be discouraged. You can win somewhere somehow and do good. And it's very important that where we have failed, we teach the people who are coming before us, that behind us, that this is the thing that made me to fail. I don't want you to fail in the same thing. Do it in the better way. Because somewhere somehow, if you can discover what made you fail in some other thing, be it a relationship, be it anything, it can help the people who are coming after you to do better in whatsoever you have failed, and become the winners, and be able to cut off, if be it to the curse, be it to the things which actually have made you to fail. Because some of the things, if you fail and you don't want to deal with it, everyone coming in your bloodline will fail over there because you have failed there. So you need to be careful that in everything you are doing in life, you be able that you win. You can win even though physically you have failed, but you win spiritually, for you not to plant the bad seed to the people who are coming after you. May God bless you that even though you are hurt, you'll be able to heal and help people to heal, and help people to avoid what they have made you to get hurt. And that will make the world to be a better place to be. May God bless you.